What is up, everybody? This is Kobe Pope, owner and creator of Self-Care Products. Happy Mag Facts Monday. Today, we're going to be discussing magnesium supplementation and homeopathic use. Of course, get the best supplements from us. We have a mag complex that works amazing. We also have a mag spray, and we also make mag butter, which it has been a while since I've actually made or used any, but we still make that. Um, you can also use Epsom salt. Take an Epsom salt bath. That's another good way to take it. But we're going to dive into this. So, talks about dosage. The RDA is a mere 6 kilograms per day, which you give a 120-pound woman only 325 magnesium per day. And honestly, I think that if you are in a deficient state or struggling with magnesium deficiency, following the RDA really isn't, what you need. I believe personally that you should take 5 to 10 milligrams per pound of body weight until you are, this is daily, of course, until you feel like your symptoms of deficiency are going away. Um, and just a reminder that if you do get a blood test for your magnesium levels, will be inaccurate because only 2% shows up in the blood. Some contraindications, which are instances where you shouldn't take magnesium, is if you have kidney failure, myasthenia gravis, which is intravenous. Okay, hold on. If you have an excessively slow heart rate, and if you have bowel obstruction, those are instances where you should not be supplementing magnesium. There are many different forms of magnesium, which I'm going to list. It actually lists the magnesium salts and their amount of elemental magnesium per 500 milligrams of salt. So at the high dosage, we have per pound. Okay. So I'm looking at this chart and it says magnesium oxide looks like the most elemental magnesium at 300 milligrams and 500 milligrams of compound, but actually it doesn't absorb as well, which we have discussed before. So although it is high in magnesium, it does not absorb as great. So following magnesium oxide, we have magnesium carbonate, dimagnesium malate, which I use malate, or not dimagnesium malate, but I use citrate, malate, chloride, glycinate. Here's just a list of everything, but you'll be able to see. Oh, wait. Take a little screenshot, whatever, but ignore magnesium oxide, because it is poorly absorbed. It also says that all magnesiums cross the blood-brain barrier, which is very vital, and they're inorganic forms of magnesium and organic forms, which I could just show the list right here once again. Screenshot that. All magnesiums help the heart. There has been research on this, talking about this, whatever. When to take magnesium, I'm not going to read this because personally, off my experience, I feel that the best way to go about taking magnesium is after any type of bowel movement, or you take a piss when you wake up. So, all right, boom, take it when you first wake up. I use the restroom. Take it middle of the day if you use the restroom, whatever, and then take it once more before going to bed. And depending on your dosage and how much you've taken throughout the day, you will want to space it out depending on your situation. There are laxative forms of magnesium, oral doses of Epsom salt, magnesium hydride, which is milk and magnesia, help with laxative effect. Magnesium, other nutrients. Magnesium is extremely important for metabolism of calcium, potassium, phosphorus, zinc, copper, iron, sodium, lead, cadmium, hydrochloric acid, acetylcholine, nitric oxide, and activation of vitamin B. And remember, nitric oxide is for blood circulation. That's why a lot of people end up taking beetroot and all this stuff, for the fellas. you know. Um, and activation of vitamin B. Okay, magnesium is needed for a very wide spectrum of crucial body functions. It cannot be taken out of context. Necessary to convert dietary vitamin D into one of the hormones that make efficient use of calcium in bone formation. Vitamin B6 increases the amount of magnesium that can enter the cells. Vitamin E improves the levels of magnesium supplementation. We also know that magnesium and essential fatty acids are interdependent. Each works much more efficiently when the other is present in sufficient forms. Homeopathic magnesium, another form of magnesium. Mm, and in homeopathy, magnesium is primarily used for acute muscle spasms or chronic complaints. Magnesium phosphoria, great antispasmodic remedy. Alright. And yeah, that is all I got for the subject. Thank you guys for watching. Happy MagFacts Monday. I'm pretty sure I have completed this book of everything I've read in here. Um, that is all for this book. If you want to gather any research, grab it out of here. I've also looked at other forms of research, but this is just primarily been my, I guess what you could say, Magnesium Bible. But you guys know where to shop once again, www.wolfselfcare.com. Get the best mag complex. Get your magnesium spray, magnesium butter, whatever. Thank you guys for watching. Happy Mag Packs Monday. Shop with me. Thank you guys for watching.